So I don't get distracted. Okay, I think we're good to go. Okay, so you guys, we're gonna talk all about HostPost. I am gonna be going over Facebook, and then some other girls will be talking about Facebook as well, and then Katie will be talking about Instagram HostPost, which I need to start doing more, so I can't wait to hear her tips. You guys, I have been in for 2 years now. Hold on, somebody's not muted, and I get distracted easily. I've been in for 2 years now, and when I first started, my first full month, it took me a while to even sign my first 4 customers, which is what it used to be. And then I figured out HostPost and literally changed my whole business. And ever since then, that's just how I've been working my business. Obviously, things have changed. It's always going to be changing, which is fine. You just have to adapt to it. And we have all the tips. There's plenty of Zooms out there too, but we're going to kind of go into depth on what we do. And if you don't know what HostPost is, it is pretty much just having your friends and family post on their walls or their Instagram stories or whatever, and tapping into their network. So HostPost is literally doing everything for us in one, which I think Stacy's going to talk about that later, how it all connects into one, just like an ever-going circle. So I'm actually going to share my screen because I'm going to show you guys different ways to get the HostPost up, how to even get started if you don't know what it is. We do giveaways every single month, and if you need to reach out to your leader and ask them about that, we are giving away a Louis Vuitton this week, just this Friday, and then next Friday we're giving away $250 cash, and then at the end of the month we're giving away a MacBook. So there's so many different things happening, and you just have to get entered into that unless you're brand new. Okay, I am going to hopefully share my screen. Let's see if it works. Okay, so I work Facebook, like I said. So the first big thing that you guys probably see us post about a lot is, my internet's not gonna work, of course, is making a post on your Facebook wall about the giveaway. So this is where a lot of my posts, or like my people that host posts for me, come from. So I made one tonight so I could show you guys. It has 37 comments so far, which is pretty good. A tip, if you are posting about it and you're not getting any comments on it, then you guys need to grow your network or start interacting, start deleting friend requests, doing something so that you are getting interaction on your posts. Post to post will actually help your interaction, so just make sure you keep doing them daily. One thing I did forget to mention is my goal every day is to get 10 up. Don't let that overwhelm you. Pick a number that works for you guys and go from there. If it's 5, that's great. 10 seems to work well for me and a lot of other leaders that are successful on our team. And I'm sure you guys have seen us talk about our trackers. It's literally just a piece of paper. If you don't have a printer, you can put it on a piece of paper and just write it out. Okay, so, and one more thing I'm going to say too, all of our scripts that we're going to be talking about, we will be putting these on the team page under the recording. So we might put them in the chat. I personally can't do it. I can maybe do it when somebody else is talking, but don't ask us for our scripts. They're going to be on the team page once we post the recording. Okay, so first thing first is I am going to go to somebody who hasn't posted, I don't think, and she's not even following me. So this girl, I think I just talked to her about a product, but she's going to talk to her doctor. So I have WordBoard and I have scripts already. So I'm going to send her, hey girl, thanks for your comment on my post. This month we are giving away a Louis Vuitton bag. or $1,000 cash option. All you have to do is simply post the post below for me. Don't tag me, but let me know when it is posted and you'll earn your entry. Thank you. So I send that. Oh, here, I can try and mute people. It might be me. Is it echoey? Okay, so then I'm just gonna send her this Thermify X message that I want her to post for me. And then I'm just gonna send that to everyone on here, you guys. So I already have some that are up that I wanted to show you guys examples of. So I try to get up 6 product posts, 2 opportunity posts, and then 2 posts about the actual giveaway. So let me go show you guys some. So I save them to my phone and collections, but I also write them down. I think it's super important to write it down. It's just, I think it's something about writing it down that helps you get these enrollments. So I had this girl post about Thermify X. So there's people who said, yeah. Hold on, somebody is on. So then what I do, you guys, is I go and I click on these people, I add them as a friend, and then I go to their messages. And like I said, I have scripts already made up so that I can make this super fast, which it's not in my word board, it's in a text replacement. And they commented on Vicky's post. And then you guys, I don't send it because you can get blocked super fast on Facebook if you message too many people and if you add too many people. So I don't send it, but I keep it in there because I'm going to show you guys a trick. So I just keep it in there and then I go back to Facebook. And then I say, hey, I sent you a friend request. Once it's accepted, I will send you info. And if you guys have questions, I'll check them after. And if the other leaders, if you guys can answer in the chat, I just don't want to get distracted. So then I would do that for everyone, which I'll go back and do that later. So I have Thermify X ones up. And then I had this girl post an opportunity one just an hour ago. And then I'm going to show you guys an opportunity post. So we also have them post about our giveaway. So this one says, I partnered up with my friend Brooke to give away a Louis Vuitton purse or $1,000 cash for a month. Drop your middle name below to be entered. So the reason we do these is because you don't want to post on your wall every single day about the giveaway because it's just going to be annoying to your friends and your followers and stuff. So 2 people a day minimum, I have people post, and I try to find people who have more than 2,000 friends. So I scroll down. I'm kind of picky and choosy. I like to give people with like 1,000 friends or less Thermify X posts, and then 2,000 and above opportunity and about the giveaway, which if you're brand new, you don't have to worry about that. Just do what you think works best for you. So like I said, I had this girl post about the actual giveaway. My internet's unstable, of course. And I'm gonna see if I went in. Okay, so I do the same thing like I said earlier, you guys. I go in and I put the message in there. So this girl posted for me yesterday. So I've already visited this and I comment on these posts and I say, hey, make sure we are friends so I can confirm your entry. I think Stacy has another tip later that she might share about if it gets a lot of comments. But I just say, make sure we're friends so I can confirm your entry. And then I go one by one, I add them as a friend. And then I send a message that says, hey, I saw your comment on so-and-so giveaway post, which her name was Nikki. I haven't sent this girl a message yet, so I'm going to send her one now while we're on here. Don't know how it's spelled, but that'll work. And she has 347 friends, which is fine, but I'm just going to give her a Thermify X post. And the one I have is just testers needed if you could take 1 tablet at breakfast and 1 at lunch for the next 90 days and lose up to 31 pounds, would you do it? Like I said, these will be in the Facebook comments and stuff. So you guys can go back and look at that later. And then I'll tell this girl I messaged her so she knows that she has a message. Is this all making sense so far? Am I going too fast? Am I confusing you guys? Hopefully not. Okay. So I personally, like I said, try to get 10 up a day. So far I have 8 and I need to get up 2 more. So I showed you guys how to just put that message in the messenger and not actually send it until they accept you as a friend. So I'm going to show you guys why that's important. So you guys can go to your friends right here on Facebook, click all friends, and you can actually sort it and sort newest. Okay, so these are the new friends that just accepted my friend request. So I'm going to go to them and look, it just pops up and I know where this girl came from. So she commented on Rachel's post about the giveaway. So I'm going to send her that and the TFX post. Go back to Facebook, back to friends. So this girl has almost over 1,000. So I might give her an opportunity post because I actually need one of those up. And then I'm just going to have her post that without the picture. That's fine. And then I keep going. And then this girl commented on a post about Thermify X on Brandy's post. So do you guys see how simple that is now? So you can do this, check this a couple times a day, and it makes it just so simple to see where these people came from. And so you're not getting blocked on Facebook because it's happened to me and it's not fun. So is this making sense? Am I going too fast? Do any of the other leaders want to jump in and share anything so far? I think that's all I have. If I can stop sharing. Yeah, hopefully that is making sense so far. I'm looking at the chat. I don't know if, Morgan, you want to go next? I know you were skeptical with Host Post. You've been doing it for a while, but it just recently has blown up for you. And you guys, what works for me might not work for somebody else. So that's why we're having multiple leaders talk about Host to Post. There are so many trainings out there. Thermify X works for me and a cleanse post works for her. So you just really have to figure out what works for you and just know in your mind that Host Post does work. And if you're telling yourself it works, it's going to. If you're telling yourself it's not going to. So Morgan, if you just want to share a little bit about your mind shift and how it's working for you and blowing up your business.
Yes. So you guys, I don't know. Honest to God, I have not been this busy in my business. Like even the month that I went double diamond, I don't think I've ever like talked to this many people or enrolled as many as I have the last couple of months doing Host to Post. Like, and I was skeptical at first. I would say it doesn't work. It's not working for me. But you guys, I was only sending out like maybe 20 or 30 messages. And, you just have to realize that like it's just like asking for product testers or for someone to be interested in the business. It's a numbers game. You need to send out a crap ton of messages and then maybe 10 or 12 will respond, you know? So like if you only send 10 or 20 messages and say it doesn't work, then yeah, it's probably not going to work because I'm surprised I'm not blocked yet because my giveaway post has over 300 comments, and you guys, we give away the Louis Vuitton on Friday. So like literally in 2 days. And I had a girl post a giveaway post this morning and it has like 80 comments. So I have been whipping it out like crazy today, and I'm just going to stop because I'm probably going to get blocked. But I will say that like being consistent with it, and Amy Spence said this too, like, you can't just give up. Like she didn't enroll anyone. I was watching her this morning. She didn't enroll anyone for 7 days. She sent out Host to Post. She got 10 Host to Post every single day for 7 days and didn't enroll a single person. And then after that, she's enrolled like 50 or like 1 million. I don't even know. She's crazy. So it's just, again, it all comes back to consistency. Like, and I'll be completely honest, Sunday I was exhausted, and I told Justin, I was like, I swear to God, if I'm pregnant, I'm going to kill you. But I've just been exhausted lately. And Sunday and Monday, I was like really slacking, and I got up 2 posts. And one post had maybe 7 or 8 comments, like both days, but I told myself I was going to get 10 up a day, and I didn't do it. So today I'm like making up for it. I got 20 up so far. But like I said, I'm probably going to stop just so that I don't get blocked, because that happened to me last week and it definitely sucks. So just make sure that you are messaging people who you're friends with. If you message people who you aren't friends with yet, if they haven't accepted your friend request, you're going to get blocked super, super quickly. Which I think Brooke already said that. But you guys, I have 20 posts up and only like 5 or 6 have comments. So like, what does that tell you? Like, you can get posts up all day long, and you just have to be super consistent with it. And only 5 or 6 have comments. So that means that, like, I just have to keep going. That doesn't mean that it's not working. It means that some people's, like, if you give someone a post to share and they like share a bunch of stuff like constantly, they don't they never really post about their family or anything, like it's just a bunch of shared posts, then they may not be like, I don't know, people may not see their posts very well, and that's fine. But it's just getting it up, and people are going to see that. And I've had several people, even they haven't commented, but they've liked it. And so guess what? Then you can still friend request those people who like it. So they don't have to comment. You can still request to be their friend if they've liked it. And then I still send them a message, because most of the time they're still interested. They just didn't want to comment. And so I don't even know. It was several months ago. I was like so skeptical of Host to Post. And even when they came out with these trackers, you guys, I was like, that is too confusing. I told Miranda, I was like, that is confusing for me. I am just going to write it down on a piece of paper like I always do. But these trackers are freaking gold. So coming from someone who was super, super skeptical, just do it. Like, it helps so much, because I have my notebook that I write down my potentials from when, like, I'm sending a product tester message or like a distributor message. But it's just completely different when it comes to Host to Post, because you're tapping into so many networks, and you just, like, sometimes they'll blow up. I had 4 posts up last Friday, I think. It was like right when I got blocked. And out of the 4, I had like, I mean, each post had like 12 or 13 comments. And so it got like crazy real fast. And so just make sure, if you don't have a printer to print these trackers out, you guys, I'm out of ink, so I can't print anymore. So I just turned it over and I just drew the boxes out myself. So that's just like with charting or anything. If you don't have a printer, you guys, I live in a camper. My printer like was not with us for the first several months. It was in storage. And I just drew out my charts. Like, yeah, it might be a little time consuming, but you can do it. So there's no excuses. There's no excuses to not have this tracker. Miranda, if you're on here, I can't even see, like, take back everything that I said about the tracker, because it works. I've been doing it for 11 or 12 days, and it's just helped me stay consistent with not only getting them up, because I want to get all of 10 of these boxes filled up, but also writing down the potentials. And then of course that's like, you have everyone written down, because I have had someone just recently delete their post, and I'm not sure who it was or like how many comments was on it, but if they deleted their post, then you just lost all of those potentials. So just writing it down and knowing where where they came from, whose post they came from, like it has helped so much. So I think that's all I have. Just be super consistent. And even if the tracker like scares you, you guys, it was like, I don't know why it like freaked me out. I was like, that is too confusing. It's not confusing at all, actually. So just get it out and just do it.
Yeah, I have something to add really quick. So in January, you guys, I got up over like over 100 or so post to post, and this was before the trackers. And you guys, I barely signed 4 customers. In February, when they came out with these trackers, I have it in here somewhere. It was like February 17th or something. And they came out with these trackers. I hear the echo now. And you guys, I signed like almost 30 customers just from using this tracker. And I don't know what it is about writing these names down. Like, you don't even have to write. I mean, I personally do, because like Morgan said, if they delete the posts, then it's just hard to keep track of those sometimes. I personally write down the names, but some people don't, which is fine. You can just write who posts for you, and it just makes everything so different. And it, like, obviously Morgan's enrolling, Stacy's enrolling, everyone who's doing host posts. Sammy, I know we've all seen her. She's enrolled how many customers in 2 days from host posts, which I can't wait for her to share. And then one more thing I wanted to share really quick. If your posts, like if your host to posts aren't blowing up, so you're not like able to get people to post for you, what I do sometimes, if I like run out of people to talk to, I'll go to my friends on Facebook, sort it from oldest to newest, and I'll just start messaging people, and I'll say, hey girl, quick question, or hey girl, I have a quick favor, and I'm not asking you to buy anything. And then when they say yes, then I just say I'll put these scripts in the chat or in that thread. And that's how I get people to post for me that way too. So if your posts aren't getting a ton of comments, that's fine. Don't say host post isn't working. You have to figure out ways around it sometimes. Sometimes my posts don't get comments either. So then I have to go message people to get out my 10. So just know that there's ways to work around it. Reach out to your leader if you're confused or anything. And I think that's all I have for now until I think of something else. I think Stacey, her laptop isn't working. So Sammy, if you want to unmute yourself and share your tips, because you're killing it right now. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you also hear my kid's little video? I'll go in a different room. So yeah, I tried host to post kind of when I first. I tried. Yeah, I don't know either. I tried host to post kind of when I first started the business, and I try to mute yourself if you are talking.
I got you. You're good now.
Okay. So, like I said, I tried host to post kind of when I first joined the business. I liked them, but I didn't write anything down like I am now. And they were good, but I'd get like one every blue moon kind of thing. And so I just kind of went on to doing other things. And then when people started talking about host posts a lot, Brooke's always been like super into them. I was kind of like, okay, like that works for her, but other things work for me. And there are some things like that in this business. Like some things work for other people and don't necessarily work as good for you. So I kind of wrote it off. And then it's like everyone started killing it with these host to posts. And so I finally watched that video that we all keep referring to with Amy Spence and that tracker sheet. And it made it like, at first I had a lot of questions. So don't be afraid if you have questions about it, because that's okay. I think I called Kara with like literally 15 questions, because I'm the kind of person like, I'll do something, but I just want to know that I'm doing it right. And so ask the questions, like, don't be afraid. And if it overwhelms you, don't let it stop you from doing it. Just because something scares you or is unfamiliar or makes you nervous and seems like a lot, that's when the greatest things happen, I think, when we push harder, like when we push through that barrier. And so I just finally did it. Like I was on the road in Texas with my family, and I was like, I want my business to take off. And so I did it like Morgan talked about. I got a tracker sheet and I wrote it down on my own. I didn't have a printer. So I just wrote it all out. And I've been doing them. I've been, picking Katie's brain on the Instagram host to post. I've been picking Brooke's brain on the Facebook host to post. And then I've been watching host to post videos. So I've been like spending time learning so that it doesn't completely overwhelm me. And it really has been amazing. And I think it's such a good way that you don't have to message people that you don't know being like, hey, do you want to be a product tester? Which, I mean, I think we'll have to do that some eventually too again. But this is just like a really comfortable way to get customers who really want our products. And it's super exciting to see, and they're excited about it, which makes me even more excited. So I've been super into host to post lately. Kind of like Brooke said, I've signed, I don't know, I think 4 or 5 customers today just from host to post. I had one person that shared a host post for me, and it had 45 comments on the ThermoFight X. And I've dabbled with our posting about our keto coffee and our cleanse. And this time I just decided to only have people post about our ThermoFight X. And I've actually gotten way more results from that. And don't get me wrong, there's still areas where like I feel like I can be better with host to post. And I'm like, I'll be totally honest, I'm not super good about having people post about the business opportunity on it for me yet. So that's something that like I need to work on, and reposting about the host to post. So there's areas where I'm still growing, and that's everywhere in this business, but I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to push, and I'm willing to ask questions. And I think that's all that we're asking of you guys, is to be willing to just put yourselves out there a little bit more. I don't know. It's kind of what I got, I think.
You're amazing.
You all are amazing.
Okay, I don't know if Stacy wanted to.
Okay, hold on just a second. I have to jump on. I'm like, I want to be able to like see everybody. So give me like 2 seconds. Katie, if you want to talk about Instagram and then come back to me, I'll end it, you guys. So stay on. I have good shit to say, okay?
Dropping it with the boom. Okay, so I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but like in this business, we say like there's 6 things you need to do every day, like a 6 list, whatever you want to call it. Adding to your network, expanding your network, following up, messaging, someone help me out, I don't know, personal development, training, you name it. You should be doing it every day. Doesn't take that long, like 5 minutes a thing. Interacting, yes, thank you, Sarah. So I only work the business on Instagram. So if you guys follow me on Facebook and you're like, how is this girl double diving? She doesn't even post anything. I'm all on Instagram, not on Facebook. So don't judge my Facebook. Don't look at it. That is not how I work my business. I will soon. Brooke will hold me to it. So I just want to teach you guys a little bit about host to post on Instagram, because there's like not a lot of trainings out there and I get a ton of questions on it. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys to do is the hardest and most time-consuming part, is that it takes anywhere from 5 to 35 minutes. And I say that because you can either be really good and fast at this, or you can just like take your time figuring it out. You're going to need to make pictures. It can be just like the create with a background, you guys, like a black picture on the background, and then you guys put that text on top of it. It can be like a cute background, like palm trees and bikinis and like my friend Katie is looking for. So you're going to make these things that people are going to post to their story on Instagram. They can post to their story or their feed. It doesn't matter. I get way better luck with the story than the feed. And you guys can do this on Facebook too, honestly. Like, I don't know why people don't do host to host on their stories on Facebook. That's like a gold mine too. But so 5 to 35 minutes, you guys just like do the prep work, take the time. The last day of the month, the 31st of the month, like after the winner is announced at noon, gear up for the next month. So on Max a Wrap, in the comments of this group ID meeting, I put a few examples in there. You're going to create what you want people to post. So I would recommend a few product posts as well as opportunity posts. So get like a cute picture of yourself, put wording on there. My friend Katie is looking for 3 people or one person or 5 people that want to make X amount of money. You pick. if you've made $5,000, you can say that want to make $5,000. Even if you haven't made $5,000, you can still put that on here. So it can be 100, 500, 1,000, 5,000, whatever you want to put. So like my friend Katie is looking for people that want to make X amount of money from their phone. And then you can put like cute little bullet points, like must be 18 and older, coachable, have a cell phone, like just something cute. And then put on all these graphics how they're going to contact you, because they have to have a way to contact you. So I don't trust people to tag me in their story. 95% of the time they do, but there's like those 5% of people that are like, I think I did it right, but I don't really know. So I always put message hair to @KDB Ohio, message opportunity to KDB Ohio. And this is something I need to get better at. Make sure your keyword lines up with the post that you're posting about. Because someone messaged me info just now, and I'm like, what the hell did I post about? I don't even know. Like, which one am I, like, product or opportunity? Like, what is it? So I had to go back and look to see what I said. So take those 5 to 35 minutes. Just create. I recommend doing an opportunity. I recommend doing hair, skin, nails, Thermophyte X, and coffee. Those are all really good. Or just like health goals. I've got a really good response from my friend Katie's looking for people that want to lose weight or tone up before summer. You know, don't put a number on it, because a lot of the times I get people putting a number on it's good for your posting, but for host to post, I don't recommend putting a number on it, because I personally, and everyone's different, you guys, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm just telling you what works for me. I get a lot of people, they're like, I don't need to lose 30 pounds, but I would like to lose like 5. And that's really hard for some people to lose 5. And it's really hard for some people to lose 35. So we're back there again. So I don't put a number on it. Yes, Jenna, I'll accept, or I think I'm public right now, so you guys can actually go to my page. So take those 5 to 35 minutes to create. And then you guys are going to post about it. Posting to my story about the giveaway doesn't get a lot of good feedback. It'll get me some people to do host to host, but not a lot. The best posts are the ones going around, like the one that all of you guys are reposting about a Louis Vuitton on a desk. Guess what? That's my desk right there, and that's my Louis Vuitton. Whenever I took 5 minutes to content, sorry, I'm packing, so I'm knocking crap over now. I took 5 minutes to create that content. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys what I did today to get people to do my host to host. Someone interrupt me if you can't see my screen. Can you guys see that? Hopefully.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, thank you. So this is my Instagram. This is what I posted 6 hours ago. Can you guys see that? I already have 108 comments. And all I said was win a free LV handbag or $1,000 cash monies. If you guys watch, oh my God, somebody help me out. The name of that TV show, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, also one thing on Facebook or Instagram, if you use a font generator to change the font, like win money free, a lot of the times Facebook and Instagram will flag those. So use a font generator to make those some fun fonts and you'll get a better response. So posted this 6 hours ago. I said to enter to win, follow me, share this post to your story, tell them your favorite. If you guys feel like you're always having the same people repost for you, because you're going to get more new than you will old. If this doesn't, okay. So here you go. Hey girl, I saw your comment on my post. I'm so excited for this month's giveaway. This was like earlier in the month from a different post. Blah, 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 blah. So do you guys see how I messaged her that? And at the end I say, post this to your story, tag me, and message me done.
And then I get a notification that she mentioned me. And then all I say is, thanks, girl, you're entered. And then what I do is I have a note on my phone, April host to post. So this month I'm trying to get 10 up a day. So if you go down, I've gotten so many this month. This is how I do my tracking. I do not do that tracking sheet. I do charting on pen and paper. I do journaling on pen and paper. I just like doing this on my phone better. I don't know why, but I do. And since they're posting it on the story, people aren't commenting that I have to keep track of. So this is like the lazy way to do host to post, if you will. So all these people post it to their story. I do not have to follow up with a single person. Do you see this? All these people right here after that, those stars are today. And I have not even I have not even going to message people that exact same thing that Brooke said from Facebook. So I scroll down a little bit because if they just friended me, I don't want to like creep them out. So this takes a while, especially when your Wi-Fi has coronavirus. Hang in there. Here we go. So I go down a little bit. I see if they're following me. So who are they following? Not following me. I'm not going to message her. Let's see. Not following me. Not going to message her. Come on, come on. She is not old enough. My internet's not going to work now. So let's pretend she was following me. I'm going to go to message her. And then I go to my word board like Brooke did and same thing. Hey girl, can I ask you a quick favor? And no, I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm giving away that same message. And this is on That's a Wrap, you guys. So then if she said yes, I say this, copy and paste. It's the text replacement. You guys can do word board or text replacement. Copy and paste this photo onto a post to your story, tag me, and message me, done. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me show you guys like a few of my pictures. But that's it. So then I get a notification when they post it. They also message me, done, as like a backup measure, and that's it. That's all there is to it. Here's a few of mine. I didn't use that one. This is a good one. I did put the weight on that one. I haven't used it a ton, but that one's still good. But I put lose on that, so I know they want to lose weight. That's an opportunity one. These are all posted on That's a Wrap. This one's a really good one. Here's good nails, so people are messaging me hair. Lash serum, that one actually goes over pretty well too. People are messaging me that. So then, like this girl right here, I'll show you guys, messaged me info. I saw this and I was like, what the heck? So I had to go back and look, but I am assuming she saw this host to post somewhere. And I don't really have like a rhyme or reason of what I send them to post, you guys. I look at their profile. If they have a ton of followers, like 1,000 plus, I'll do like the partner up one. So I'll send them a post that I have created, like I'm partnering up with my friend Katie to give away an LV bag. If they don't have over 1,000 friends, I'll send them a product or a DT host to post. If we've ever talked about a product, you better be dang sure they're getting a host to post about that product. So I have a ton of people that have been interested in hair, skin, and nails, but never bit the bullet. Guess what they're getting? And you guys, I get so many people that are doing the host to post to sign up as customers and distributors from doing it that way too. So take time to create the content before you get started or it's super overwhelming.
and then get your messages like ready to go. And then it's just like wash, rinse, repeat from there, you guys. So I know that's a ton of information. Hopefully that gives you a different way to do it on stories versus the feed, pictures versus text, and then like the paper and pen tracker versus on a note, because I don't have to message people, you guys, they message me. All I have to do is tell them what post to put up. So I'm gonna let Stacy hop into things, and I will try to answer questions as she's going.
Okay, so drop a 1 if your mind has been blown about Instagram. You blew me out of the water. I was like, oh, I've gotten 60 host posts up this week or this month. Like, I'm doing pretty good. Then you freaking go and you've got like 800. But like you said, you don't have to message on Instagram. So your job's a little easier. Just kidding. Okay, first I want to say, if you guys have not tried the Dr. Nassif illuminating facial pads, you need them. They're on 2 for $49. So either create a little customer account or have your mom sign up, because my face, you guys, I'm 8 months pregnant, almost 9 months, and it has never looked like this pregnant. I usually look like pizza face. Okay, so here's my stats. Okay, for one, I want to tell you, I hated host to post. Like, I refused to do them because I hated them that much, because I was like, this shit doesn't work. Like, it's just a bunch of, I get so overwhelmed and I hate messaging people, and then they ghost me, or they say no, or they're putting up posts and they're not getting any traction. But over time, I've learned that it truly does work your business in like a roundabout way to hit all of your daily things. So I don't think this has been shared yet on, if you don't have a clipboard for your business, get yourself a clipboard and then send me a thank you card, because seriously, my clipboard is life. Like, my kids know like not to touch it. Okay, so this is a weekly tracker. So if you want like a weekly thing where you're like, okay, I need to know, like if you really want to look at like what you're doing every day, this is perfect. So basically, like, this is Monday. Okay, so this says friend requests. Okay, I did like so many more than that. And then I'm blocked on Instagram for following right now, so that's empty. And then post to post, I got 8 up on Monday. And then messages, I've sent way more than 10. And then I signed 2 loyal customers and 1 distributor. So here's the thing, you guys. No matter if you're doing host to post or just working your business normal because you're like tiptoeing in, as long as you're consistent with something, your business is going to freaking take off, okay? So you have to be consistent with your stories. You have to be consistent with making, like, I don't post 18 product posts a day. I post like 1, if that, and then I post like a lifestyle post, okay? And like, it doesn't have to be anything big. It can be like, oh my God, I picked up my kids from preschool today, and that's like a dream for me because I always thought I was going to be teaching full time, and obviously she's not in preschool right now, but you know what I mean? So it can just be like, I got to pay for the person behind me in line's, you know, breakfast because I had an extra $5 for my side business. Like, it's just those fun little things, and everything is a picture opportunity. I have like 50,000 pictures on my phone. I really need to go through it, but literally, like, sometimes I just take all the screenshots and I'm like, okay, 10,000 of those delete, because I know they're all business, right? Their stories and their posts. So if you feel overwhelmed with that, I know I'm getting off topic, but I've put up 60 host to posts this month. I've signed 17 loyal customers. Mind you, it's the 15th, so that's more than 1 a day. And then 3 distributors. So I've hit my steps to success with distributors once, but twice with loyal customers, okay? That means I'm fast starting my newbies, okay? That means that I'm filling volume where I need it to go to my next promotion, okay? And if your first promotion is Ruby, first of all, you're going to look at, if you're brand new, because I know that there's so many newbies on here personally from my team. I'm so excited for you guys, but get your 6 loyal customers. I have been using this host to post method to help my new distributors. So if you are a newbie, or if you've just signed someone and they're kind of like it's scary to post about your business or say like, oh my gosh, or have that fear of rejection. So what I'm having, like I had Ellen, she's one of my newbies. Shout out to you if you're on here. I don't know if you are. Oh, you are. I had her just jump in with Host to Post. I had her start with, I'm giving away I'm partnering up with my friend Stacy. I'm giving away $1,000. Oh, there she is. Hi, buddy. And I just had her post that. And she was like, I really like this because I don't feel pressured to post about the business, or like no one really knows what I'm doing yet, but she's getting her stories up. I mean, eventually people are going to know, right? But it helps new distributors see their first wins. Okay. So like Taylor and Michelle joined, I think Michelle joined like 2 weeks ago, like the 1st of April. Taylor's been in for a week. She's already started her team, and she's got her shopping spree, all because of 1, consistency, and 2, Host to Post, right, Tay? She's
That's
using,
right.
yeah. So if you are new, use this to your advantage. It might be scary, it might be overwhelming, but I promise you, if your goal is small, maybe 3 Host to Post a day, 5 Host to Post a day, maybe it's just dipping into the messaging. Like all the messages are there, right? In that post that we just posted on the team page. Go through and use them. So it's a great way to get your newbies started, or if you're new, it's a great way to get started. Like I said, I used to absolutely hate Host to Post. I was so overwhelmed with them, and I am not, it's like TikTok. TikTok for me is so overwhelming right now. Okay. The whole TikTok thing. And it really, I know I need to do it because I know people are finding success with it, but I feel like it's going to be one of those Host to Post things where once I get a hang of it, I'll dive into it, right? And I'll find success. It hits all of your dailies. So it's going to hit friend requesting. You're going to grow your network. You are going, like today I was like, you guys, I have literally added over 160 new friends just this month. Like that's a lot of people in 15 days. And that's people who are friend requesting me or that I'm reaching out to. And I know this has already been said. Hi, buddy. Hi, Chance. I see you down there with Mama. I know this has already been said, but what I've been doing lately is if it's for a giveaway post and there's 50 people on it, I kind of go through you guys and I pick who I want to host a post for me. If they have over 500 to 800 people, I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll have them post a product post. But if they're like over 1,000, 15, if they have 4,000 friends, I'm like, yes, girl, you're going to be my PDT poster today. Right. And I'm going to tell them, or I'm going to ask them, hey, would you like to do this? If I don't know how you guys are, but I'm not a big person on having like men post for me. So I don't usually friend request them and I don't usually message them. I know that's personal preference, but I have a family and I just want to be able to protect them, as well as I can. It helps you hit your friend requests, so you're growing your network. So I know that those 160 people, you guys, they're either going to want to get rich with me or they're going to want to get skinny or better skincare over time, right? Because they're my new friends. And they're going to see that I'm posting every single day. So Host to Post necessarily isn't about getting the win that day. It's not about blowing up 17 posts a day, because it's very easily discouraging to be doing a lot of this work and adding to your network. And then your posts are like, and you're like, oh my God, I just like drop a 2. I want you to be honest. If you're like, host posting sucks because it's just a bunch of crap because nobody posts, like nobody comments on it, right? Well, that's okay. That is okay. Because I'm going to tell you, all these people that I've talked to in the past either want in on the company, or they want to get skinny, or they want to lose quarantine weight, okay? But eventually it all comes full circle. So you're going to be adding to your network. You're going to be super consistent with your business, and you're going to not be scared when no one comments. I went through all of my 60 things today, and I was like, yeah, about 3 of them have like blown up, right? Of like actual product posts. And I've been a little bit more lazy or lackadaisical on my PDT posts. But my giveaway ones, you guys, I've really worked the giveaway. So if you feel like you're stuck and you're like, okay, I felt like this last month, the same like 20 people kept commenting, I'll post for you. And I was like, girl, every time you post for me, nobody wants anything. So I don't want you to post for me anymore. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head, right? But instead, I have them post the giveaway, right? So I'm like, perfect. I want you to post the giveaway. And now that they've switched the rules that people can post more than once for you and get more entries, you can have people post the giveaway. You can have them post the product one day, and you can have them post the PDT one day. Anybody who I legit had post something that didn't blow up for me, you guys, and they're like, I want in on, I would like another entry because they're commenting on my stuff still. I messaged them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I can get you another entry. Would you mind posting this? And we'll just delete the other one from before. If they're not like, if literally it's like Stacy's looking for whatever, or it's, I don't want to be back to back, right? Another thing is, one thing that really helps with potential distributors, you guys, is if a host of posts blows up, you bet you're going to get a message from me. This is how I reached out and signed Michelle. I was like, I just want you to know that you got like 20 people to comment on like your, I don't know, it was a TFX host to post. And I was like, you should do what I do. Like, you'd be really good at it. And she was like, really? What do you do? And so I offered her the opportunity, and she has completely, like, she started a team. She's got her 6 loyals. She's on fire. She's got more than 6 loyals, and she's been in for 2 weeks. So the cool thing is if you do have someone who is capable because of their network, then you offer them the opportunity, and you're like, perfect. I'm so excited for you. Another thing is, I have been so, like, when the top leaders are like, I don't go to bed until I get my 8 up, or whatever your goal is. I legit use, my son got my highlighter this morning. He clearly doesn't know not to touch mommy's clipboard. He's 1. But I use the advice that I made this one. So if you guys want this one, it's really simple. It's just boxes and then like little customers at the end and the date at the top. But I have like my 2 giveaways here, my PDTs here, and then the rest are product. And so what I do is, like, say Jessica's like, oh yeah, I'll do it for you, but she never puts it up. I still put her in a box, you guys, but then the next day I'd like reach out to her again and I'm like, hey girl, did you have a chance to post that? I'd love for you to get an entry. And then when she does post it, I go back to the day that she was supposed to post it and I just highlight it. So when someone says they're going to do it and I send them the message or the thing, I put it on the paper. And then once they actually do it, I highlight it. Okay. I'm just trying to think of any other advice. Sometimes you just have to find a host post that works for you. So like today, I was testing out a host to post, and this is something that it's a post. It's just like a normal post, but it's like, if you could lose, I had my whole team do it too. And like a lot of them were like overwhelmed with the responses. But if you could lose 10 pounds a month, how many months would it take you to reach your goal? That was like the host to post I started using today. And they simply tag me. It doesn't say my friend Stacy is looking for 10 product testers. It's legit just them posting that and tagging me in it. And you can have them tag you or not tag you. But I got in some really good conversations today. And then what I do is I message these people, and I have lost 50 plus pounds with our products. So I don't actually post before and after on the host to post, but and some people have posted this and nothing happened, but some people have posted this and you see that people really want to lose weight. If someone wants to lose 60 pounds and they're like 6 months with a sad cat face, I'm like, oh, I want to help you, Lisa. Like, let's go. Like, let's do this, So I message her and I'm like, hey there, I saw your comment on your friend's status about losing weight. I would love to help you reach your goal. I've personally lost 50 plus pounds, which is also a good reason to take the products so you have your own results. Not that everybody has to lose 50, but I did. By having good nutrition and combining a few all natural products. Would you like some more info? Because not everybody who comments on that stuff that specific one is going to want to do that, right? And that's okay. A lot of potential customers, I'm like, what's your diet like? Maybe you need fat fighters and carb control maybe we need to like switch up your diet. I don't know. Are you eating cheeseburgers every day? Let's talk about it, right? Because there are people who come back, you guys, in their 3 months and they're like, I gained 15 pounds. And I'm like, well, how many times did you drive through the drive-through, Jackie? Right? And I'm like, listen, get it together and try it another 3 months. So I just want to tell you guys that if you feel like Host to Post is not working for you, stick with it. Find your groove, okay? Because truly a groove is what will help you. If it's a tracker, for me, it was the tracker. For me, as soon as I saw that Ashley Pfluger posted a tracker, I was like, oh my God, I need a tracker. I just need to write things down because my mind was so crazy. The other thing for me, you guys, is I know that they've already said this, but text replacements. Either go to whatever kind of phone you have, figure out how to do a text replacement. And that simply is like, for TFX, right? I have it saved as TFX1, but then it comes up this whole little paragraph about the TFX. So when I'm in conversation with somebody, I don't have to go back to my notes. I don't have to text my team and be like, hey, I need a TFX replacement. I just have it right there. And what really helps is the word board, because when I do word board, I can't show you, but I have my PDT Host to Post, and word board, you can have 6, it's just an app, but you can have 6 free things. And I don't want to pay the $20. You guys, I'm going to be like the most frugal ambassador diamond ever. Still going to shop at Aldi. I'm still going to buy resale clothes for my children, but it's like $20 to upgrade it. And I haven't yet because I change them up like weekly or daily if I need to. So right now I have my PDT Host to Post in there. I have my message that I send people. I have my potential distributor, like how I describe it, which if you need help with this, I've really cut it down and I've shortened it, and I'll put it in the actual thing. But I say basically we use our social media to work our business and simply post / share products and the opportunity in a super authentic and non-salesy way. If you don't have experience, don't worry, I didn't either. I teach my team how to do exactly what I do on a daily basis, and all you really need is 30 to 60 minutes a day to work intentionally. Sound like something you could possibly handle, okay? It's like the most chill way to describe what we do, and it's not scary. People are like, oh, I'm on social media for like 8 hours a day. I can do this, right? So that's what I send if somebody's interested in becoming a distributor. But WordBoard is key, and text replacements. As soon as I started using those, you guys, Host to Posting got so much more chill for me because I knew exactly what part I needed to do. Okay, so for a while I was just using my text replacements. So if I'm sending them a message that says like, hey girl, I saw that you posted on Jen's status, would you mind posting for me? That was HAP1. The next one would be the actual post, right? TFX Host to Post or Cleanse Host to Post. The next one would be like, I have one that I always send. It's Host to Post 5. It's the 5th one in there, but it's, hold on. Let me read it. Like this saves me so much time because it's the one that, I'll post this in the thread, but it says, awesome, thank you. Just post this and tag me in it. You can add a colored background too. Let me know when it's up. Literally saves me so much time. I see so many people on their phones. I feel like you guys have learned a lot, or you're ignoring me. I don't know, but I don't really care. Keep working. But that's my Host to Post 5. So I just do, when they're like, yeah, sure, I'll post a post for you. I'm like, perfect, HAP 5, send that. And then I send them the post. And then I write their name down. And then I check back to see if they've done it. And if they haven't, I'm like, hey girl, have you done this? Chop, chop. Right? Like I'm trying to go triple. Let's go. But really that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'm so excited that you guys jumped on. I hope that you guys learned something. If you did learn something, drop a 3 in the chat. If you still feel overwhelmed, it's okay. It's going to be okay. Breathe. Do some hee-hee-ha-hoos like you're in labor. And we're going to get through this together, because I promise you that literally Host to Posting will change your business. All right. So overwhelmed. Who's LG Aristo? I feel like it might be my newbie. Okay.